Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Wendy is Wanted. I know I haven't uploaded in a minute, but today I'm here to give you guys my personal advice on how to blow up in the underground and how to basically gain traction to your name. Now, before I begin, all I ask for you guys to do is to just go follow my SoundCloud and tap in with me on all platforms. You can catch my music on any platform: SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify. I'm everywhere. And I would ask for you guys to go ahead and show support on this song right here. I'm about to go show it on screen right now. Yeah, now I gotta get up high. Now I gotta get up high. Now I gotta get up high. Keep a pulse on moving tight. Keep a pulse so I cannot lie. Nobody know what I've been through. And I've been through, that's a fact. Nobody know that I miss you. Nobody even really knows you on a sprite. But with that being said, yeah, one thing I have noticed is that when it comes to these types of videos and people giving their advice on how to blow up, it's kind of like the same thing. They'll say the same thing over and over again. And the same thing being the idea of constantly promoting yourself, constantly recording music, evolving, things of that nature, you know what I mean? And although those things are good and those things are going to take you a long way, I do understand how it could be annoying to have to hear the same thing over and over again, So with that being said, here are some new tips, or fairly new tips, that I personally think nobody has really spoke about before, that I've seen people capitalize off of and gain more notoriety within the underground. So with that being said, here's tip number 1. Now, I was surprised when I found that people weren't talking about this because it's actually really helpful. And the thing that I'm talking about here is more of giving away your presets, whether you're on FL or BandLab. Now, I remember last year when I first started rapping in the summer of 2023, I didn't know how to mix, master, or do any of that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And because of this led me to searching for presets from different YouTubers that were on BandLab making the same kind of music as me on YouTube. And in these YouTube videos, they kind of have the same format, if you know what I mean. First they'll explain what type of preset it is, then afterwards they'll show a snippet of the song, right, that they used with the preset, and then they'll give away the preset at the end of the video. Such people that do this is me, for instance, and because of that, videos that I've made like that have gotten, I'd say, about close to 5,000 or 4,000 views. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a good, subtle way of promoting your music because you're providing value to the viewer. And if your song is good enough, then they'll go ahead and check out your song on their spare time. So pretty much it's a win-win for both of y'all. And if you don't want to just take it from me, take it from Ecstasy. Ecstasy is kind of blowing up right now. Not even kind of, he is blowing up right now. And one of the things he used to do when he was on BandLab and he was a smaller artist was those types of videos. So not only are you getting more traction to your videos on YouTube, more traction to your videos on SoundCloud, but you can also make a little bit of money from it too. If your preset is good enough, or if you're known enough within the underground, you could really sell presets and make a quick little bag off of it. You feel what I'm saying? So overall, I feel like it's a good method to use. It's highly underrated, and I recommend you guys use that as a way to kind of promote your music. You feel what I'm saying? But with that being said, moving on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be live streaming or recording yourself making a song, or better known as cookups. Now, one thing I have been seeing a lot more recent inside of the underground is people live streaming themselves recording music. And I feel like it's heavily underrated because people enjoy watching that. Me personally, I enjoy watching people cook up. It could either be motivation or it could be something relaxing or kind of like background noise. You feel what I'm saying? And people in general like to watch the creative process behind making anything, whether it's artwork, music, or anything that involves the concept of creativity, to be honest. Now, I didn't spend too much time on this tip, but there are people out there that have utilized this method before. People such as Hey Guapo, Tana, Ecstasy, Jace. There's so much people out there that have utilized this, and I feel like it's not talked about a lot because it could be really useful. So if you're on BandLab, if I was you, I'd open up that phone, open up that app, and just start screen recording yourself making a song, bro. Same goes for my guys on FL Studio too, because bro, it's a really useful method, but surprisingly it's not talked about a lot. So with that being said, I'm not going to waste too much time on tip 2, but moving on to tip 3. Tip 3 is going to be SoundCloud hosting pages. Now, I've been seeing this a lot more recently inside of the underground, and specifically this current wave has an obsession with hosting pages, but it's really useful, bro. So if you've been living under a rock for the past year and you don't know what a SoundCloud hosting page is, hosting pages on SoundCloud are pretty much pages that would host the songs that you don't want to drop yourself on their page. And let's say you have a bunch of throwaway songs, or you have a bunch of features with other artists, but you don't feel like dropping on your SoundCloud because you don't want to clutter your SoundCloud or clutter your discography with a bunch of these songs. You can just send them to a hosting page and they'll put it on their page for you. This is a good way of broadening your discography without cluttering your SoundCloud or cluttering your Spotify or Apple Music. And it's also a good way to kind of gain notoriety within the underground, because now people have all these different outlets to find you from rather than just finding you from your main songs on your main page. It's also good for aesthetics too, because now it can add some sort of mystery to you by you not having, like I say, 100 songs on your page, but a bunch of other songs on other people's pages. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you're thinking about what hosting pages to go to, I could give you some right now. Personally, my favorite hosting page right now has got to be Kick the Cup. I'm gonna leave a photo of his SoundCloud on screen, and I'm gonna link it in the description. And he charges a good enough price too. He charges $5 just to get your song on the hosting page. Another good hosting page that I've been seeing a lot recently is Blank Radio. Blank Radio charges $15 to get a song on their page, and they also have other prices too. So if you want to upload a tape, I think it's about $20, and if you want to upload your song to all plats, I believe it's around $40. There's other more known hosting pages out there like Slump Audios or Chris Finesse, but the thing is with them, they charge pricey, like I say, about $40 to $50 per upload. But one thing I would say is that with the hosting pages that charge more, your song is going to gain more engagement due to the fact that those hosting pages, like Slump Audios for instance, have a core fan base and have a core following. The current wave of the underground is obsessed with these hosting pages. I'm guilty of this, but you know, it's a really good way to broaden your discography and push yourself out there. But with that being said, that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Combine these tips with the already known tip of promoting yourself on TikTok and consistently dropping, and you'll start to see more growth. And if you haven't taken anything from this video, the one tip I recommend you do take has to be to not give up, bruh. Keep pursuing, keep chasing your dream. One day, we all gonna make it, unless your music is ass. But besides that, yo, keep pushing, keep trying, keep going, bro. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't stop. Keep going, bro. You're gonna see the results that you want to see, bro. But with that being said, that's gonna be the end of the video. Appreciate y'all who stayed the whole way, and I hope these tips and tricks actually help you. If you want to catch my music or you want to catch me on social media, all my social media is gonna be linked in the description. You can follow me on Instagram at Wendy is Wanted, Spotify Wendy is Wanted, SoundCloud Wendy is Wanted, TikTok Wendy isn't here. Subscribe to the YouTube. I'll try to drop more YouTube videos frequently. I'm gonna start live streaming. Myself, recording music. Like I said, I gotta take my own advice too. I would appreciate if you guys run up my most recent snippet that I dropped a couple days ago on my Instagram and TikTok. And with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm gonna see y'all around. Peace.